Today on HTN Daily, Anica and Hankey sits down with speech and debate students to find out what the program brings to the table. And the counselors join us in the studio to test their decorating skills and speak about the importance of good change. These stories and more on this edition of HTN Daily. Rock Nation, we are officially halfway through the week. I hope you're doing good whether in person or online. I'm Khshaeta Cama and we're live from Studio 1060. Track and field is officially in action, having their first Spirit Night on Thursday. Bronwyn Liber has more.
Thank you, Khshaeta. Here are today's announcements. Sprinting into their season, Rock Hill's track and field team is having their Spirit Night tomorrow at the Chick-fil-A in Gates of Prosper from 5 to 8 p.m. If you get the chance to stop by, make sure to mention track and field when you place your order, as 20% of the proceeds placed in their name will go towards supporting the team in their upcoming season. Performing at football games, pep rallies, contests, and more, Rock Hill's drill team has experienced dance on many levels, and if interested, you could too. The Rockettes will be holding prep classes from 4:30 to 6:30 on Tuesday, starting next week on the 19th. To learn contemporary, pom, jazz, and kick combos from Rock Hill's finest, all you have to do is show up to the school's dance studio with jazz shoes, water, and most importantly, a mask. With COVID still a very prominent aspect of all of our lives, following the school safety protocols is still very important.
People are tired. I think people don't really want to do it anymore. People want to have their freedoms. They want to go meet with their friends. But we really do need to keep with what we know to be true to prevent the virus spread. Stay 6 feet apart, wear your mask, and don't gather in groups.
Sent out in Mr. Toth's latest Rock Hill report, you can find Nurse Warren's message on how to slow the spread of COVID-19 through simple steps such as washing your hands and maintaining the 6 feet apart rule. And last but not least, cheerleading received some big news today.
Last week, and you're about to keep working because you made it to the finals.
Competing in a UIL state competition after their send-off yesterday, Rock Hill's cheerleading team performed earlier this morning and are now heading to the finals. Their next performance is at 2:55 today, so make sure you send your support towards their state run. That's all of today's news. Back to you, Khshaeta.
Speech and debate recently competed in competition and took home several awards. Anica and Hankey sat down with a few members to see what the program is all about.
Wits and Scare 14. We want weapons technology to improve to be more humane.
For some people, speaking in front of an audience is petrifying, but for members of the Rock Hill speech and debate team, it's standard procedure.
So, what I really like about speech and debate is that it gives me a platform to talk about things that are important to me and that I feel people around me should know. And so, especially with the event I do, which is extemporaneous speaking, your role is really kind of like a journalist in a way of like telling people things and informing people, and that's something I really enjoy.
Students can often feel powerless, but sometimes a platform to voice their thoughts is all they need.
Speech and debate is really important because everybody can relate to speech and debate. Everybody wants to be a better speaker. Everybody wants to be more confident.
That the speech and debate program allows you to have a voice for what's important, and it's really easy as like a high schooler especially to feel like, you know, you're just one of thousands at a big school like Rock Hill, and speech and debate gives you that chance to have a really important platform to say what you feel, and it also gives you a platform to be part of a team and know more about what's going on in your community, in the world around you.
This environment can be utilized as a stepping stone to figure out what career path members want to follow.
There's a lot of research that goes into it, and that's also a skill that you can use anywhere, whether it is in politics or whether it has to do with math, art, literature, anything else. Research and talking are both skills that are ubiquitous.
Debate is really helpful in deciding what path you want to go, if you want to continue being a communicator, if you want to continue researching in politics. And it really helped me figure out what I wanted to do in college. And it's also a really nice thing to have on your application. Being in speech and debate is a really interesting way to meet lots of different people and to travel to different colleges, different schools. And it was just a really wonderful opportunity for me in high school.
Speech and debate provides more than information for a select few subjects. It also sets students up with lifelong skills. For HTN Daily, I'm Anica Hankey.
Like all programs, speech and debate has been affected due to COVID-19, but continues to operate with practice both in person and virtually. With the start of 2021, the spirit of New Year's resolutions is in the air. Our anchors dove deeper into this annual phenomena and partnered with the counselors to explore the importance of good change on this.
Welcome back to another episode of the Great Blue Hawk Bake Off. I'm your host, Kyla Lewis, and today I'm here with Miss Rowland and Miss Wells, and we're going to be decorating cookies. So today we're going to talk about New Year's and how to make good decisions going into the new year. So let's get started.
All right, Team Wells.
Go Team Wells.
We got this. We got this.
I'm about to be 1-1 after this.
Okay.
Where do I start?
All right, try to use this.
I can't throw this time.
All right.
And what are you guys' New Year's resolutions for this year?
Mine was to not eat sugar and get to a healthier me, but here I am making cookies.
It's just a little cheat day. It's
It's totally fine.
When the cameras turn off, no one will know.
You're only cheating yourself, Miss Wells.
That's right.
I don't usually make New Year's resolutions. So I don't fall into the category of people that don't keep them. Like, I just don't make them at all. So
Yeah, my New Year's resolution this year was just to kind of get a real high school experience, because I think for the past 3 years and I guess semester, studying, kind of making sure my grades are good, and I really just want to leave high school knowing that I had a fun time. I really enjoyed my experience, so that's one thing that I'm really kind of okay, high school experience, it's gonna happen. Juan, so what's your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution is to win this.
To become a better baker and finally win one of these?
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Oh,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the decorating stuff down.
All done.
Okay, so, as a judge, I have to make the final decision, and I know, Juan, you really want to get this winning streak going, or at least tie record. My favorite out of these has to be Miss Rowland's. Flower, it has to be my favorite. The next one, it's gotta go to Juan.
What is that one?
It's a
carrot?
It's a
football.
It's a football.
I got the football.
It always goes back to sports, doesn't it? It always goes back to sports.
It's a football.
Juan, you got the winning team this time.
1-1.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this episode of the Great Blue Hawk Bake Off. We'll see you next time.
That's all for today's show. For HTN Daily, I'm Bronwyn Liber.
And I'm Khshaeta, Cama. Mask up and rock on.